Welcome to the Abundance Zone, offering you tips and tools for supercharging your ability to attract more of what you desire into your life. Learn how to step into the Abundance Zone and stay there more consistently and watch your life transform. Welcome. I'm Dr. Eve DeLunis. This week I want to talk about fear and its antidote, surrender. It's hard not to get swept away in a wave of fear these days. For one thing, we're grappling with a worldwide pandemic and the effects of climate change, unstable economies, and countless other real-world concerns. We also have news outlets that thrive on generating fear. And once fear grabs a hold of us, it's like the weeds in our gardens that develop taproots, allowing them to spread over more and more ground. Fear is a very low vibration that keeps us out of the abundance zone. So what can we do about fear? I want to tell you a true story about how I got stuck in fear for over a year and what it took to set myself free. This was a very powerful lesson for me, and maybe it will help you as well. Years ago, I was very young and made a foolish decision to quit a great job in order to start my own psychotherapy practice. I thought it would take about a month to build my business. As you might imagine, I was off by about 2 years. So suddenly I had no income and also no clients. I did all the right things to get the word out about my practice. This was decades before the internet, of course, but nothing seemed to work. Over time, my bank account bottomed out. I even began bouncing checks, not deliberately, of course, and I became more and more absolutely desperate. I tried everything to find work, and nothing panned out for me. I became completely overcome with fear and shame. I've always been a very responsible person, and here I was on the verge, really very closely on the verge of being completely destitute. I worried night and day that I would be homeless. I felt powerless. Even visualizing did nothing. It was awful. Everywhere I went, I got the message to let go and trust spirit. Books, people I encountered and spoke to, signs that I read on the walls, all over the place. There was that message, let go, turn it over to spirit. And I would do that for about 5 minutes and then go back into major fear and worry. I engaged in lots of catastrophic thinking, imagining the worst, and my financial situation continued to decline. After about 15 months of this, I am a very slow learner and very stubborn after all. One day, I hit bottom. I was with an older, very kind and nurturing friend. I told her what was happening for me, and while with her, crying my eyes out, feeling her nurturing love, I finally decided to surrender. I stopped pushing to try to make something happen and put my financial situation in the hands of my higher power. I let go of worry and fear. I really did. I mean, I had nothing to lose by that point. Things were getting worse and worse and worse, and so it really took me being at that point to finally let go. I told Spirit, if I was meant to be homeless bag lady, so be it. And I really meant that. I stopped trying to control what happened and just released everything. All the fear, all the worry, all the shame. I felt deeply peaceful for the first time in 15 months. I told Spirit, show me what you want me to do, and I will do it. And I kept up my end of the bargain. Now that was hard for me because a part of me would like to be master of the universe. But alas, I'm just a regular human like everyone else. After I truly surrendered, I focused on living in the present. I would ask myself, in this moment, is everything okay? And the answer was always yes. To my utter shock and complete relief, after about 2 weeks, I started to get all of this business. Calls to offer workshops and seminars for groups, and new clients called who said things like, I've been thinking about calling you for about 9 months. Finally decided today's the day. Really, that's what they said. Of course, I said yes to everything and was deeply grateful. Within 2 months, my income had already tripled from what it had been. I had many wonderful new clients and amazing teaching opportunities come my way. Money, joyful experiences, and meaningful work were flowing into my life in abundance and continued to do so thereafter. Surrender puts you in the abundance zone. It's a powerful antidote to fear. You can surrender to a higher power, to your spiritual team, because we all have them, or just your greater self. It brings deep peace, which holds a very high frequency. I can't say that I always remember this lesson. There are times I still get caught up in worry and fear for a while, but eventually I end up reminding myself of the need to let go, and I do so. I don't want to wait 20 months this time. Surrender is letting go of fear. It's trusting life. It's living in the now and turning in your badge as Master of the Universe, if you have one of those badges too. And it is the way to open the door to the myriad of blessings that the universe has ready to provide for you, and saying, bring it on. Give it a try and let life bless you beyond your wildest dreams. Thank you for listening to this podcast. If you would like more information about the abundance zone and keeping your vibration there, if you would like free guided meditations and information about upcoming live question and answer sessions that you can attend online, if you would like more information about interesting books on this topic, then sign up for the Abundance Zone newsletter, which comes out each month. You can sign up at my website at theabundancezone.net. Just scroll down to the bottom of any page and you'll find the sign up box there. Have a beautiful week, and I wish you many blessings. Bye.